states that the right to marriage is protected. Everyone has the legal right to marry, which is a fundamental freedom, insisting that these rights are a crucial component of the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, calls on its signatory countries to advance a variety of human, civil, economic, and social rights. The UDHR's Article 16 guarantees the right to freely select a spouse and to enter into matrimony, only with that person's free and informed consent. The right of men and women of marriageable age to marry and establish families shall be recognized, and no marriage shall be consummated without the free and informed consent of the intended spouses. According to Article 23 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights of 1966, marriage must be entered into with the voluntary permission of the intended spouses. According to Article 10 of the International Covenant of Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights of 1966, according to the European Convention on Human Rights, ECHR, all men and women who have attained the legal marriageable age have the right to marry and start a family. Article 12 states that men and women of marriageable age have the right to marry and have children, subject to national laws controlling the exercise of this right. Supreme Court's judgment. The Supreme Court ruled that a daughter, sister, or son's human rights are not mortgaged to the so-called or so understood honor of family, clan, or the collective. The Supreme Court restated the right to choose a life partner as a fundamental right. Family, community, or clan agreement is not required for marriage between two people. When two adults choose each other as life partners consensually, it is a manifestation of their choice recognized under Articles 19 and 21 of the Constitution. The Supreme Court ruled. According to the Supreme Court, a Kap Panchayat is any person or group of people who have gathered, assembled, or congregated at any time with the view or intention of condemning any marriage, including a proposed marriage, that is not prohibited by law, on the grounds that such marriage has dishonored the caste or community tradition or brought disrepute to all or any of the persons forming part of the assembly or the family or other people of the locality. State governments should immediately identify districts, subdivisions, or villages where cases of honor killing or assembly of Kap Panchayats have been reported in the recent past. For example, in the last 5 years, the Secretary of the concerned state's Home Department shall issue directives, advice to the Superintendent of Police of the concerned districts to ensure that the officer in charge of the police stations in the identified areas is extra cautious if any instance of intercaste or interreligious marriage within their jurisdiction is brought to their attention. If any police officer or district administration officer becomes aware of any proposed Kap Panchayat gathering,